Hello and welcome to the dungeon. Yeah. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're not Jadefire. You're not Marsland. You guys.
Playing tricks.
Let's see. 1 second while I fix cameras.
Is it cold in your room, Marsland?
This hood is just very comfy. We got team swag today, and it's the biggest hood I've ever had on a hoodie. It's so comfy. Like,
hey, look, it's a little better.
Yeah, you're not disappearing now.
like I have. Oh, there you
There
go.
we go. There we go. You'll pause Vox Machina for this, I guess. You can. Vox Machina will be there after we're done. I'm only one episode in. It was good so far, but I need to get caught up on the other two.
I've already binged it. I'm ready for the next set.
I know. See. Hey, Blanco. Yeah. Chroma Conclave is what they're doing there. Well, welcome to the dungeon, everyone. I have a beard. I know what that's in reference to because I have watched, the first campaign, so like, I'm aware of what happens. But
yeah.
Grundar subscribed. Ah, man. Well, hi everybody.
Gee, did you turn your HD back on?
No, let me double check it again.
Yeah, your camera.
It's going crazy.
I know. Max headroom.
Welcome.
Dude, something's messed up with your computer.
God, that really dates some of us.
Oh, was that a reference to
Yeah,
something?
only old folk. Tell me you know who Max Headroom is, please. Like, even just, he doesn't.
Let me Google it real quick.
So in the I know the age gap in this group is just phenomenal.
I've definitely seen this picture before.
So he was like the Coke spokesperson for a long time. He was supposed to be like the height of technology, but yeah, he like stuttered, like enjoy a Coke, because the technology. Anyways, yeah.
YouTube it. You'll enjoy it. How's that, boys? Is that a little better?
Right.
So far.
Seems to be.
For now, it is.
I just turned a bunch of shit off on the backside I didn't understand, so I just started clicking stuff.
That's usually not great with Zoom, so we'll need to fix that. So I've got my Marsland shirt on. That's what I call it now. It's the faces of Darth Vader, which
Love it.
I feel like we really need to do a Marsland shirt that's just this.
That.
Yeah. So was Max an AI with lag? Yeah. Or it could be whatever was in Coke, which at that time it still had cocaine in it. No, it didn't. Oh, we could wax forever on this. So we've got some stuff coming up. First off, we have our beer of the week, which is Purgatory, an imperial coffee stout, double dry beaned with single origin Colombian coffee for the half-ass beer of the week. And if you
start sending us these so we can all say, yes, we've tasted these.
I know, right? Half-ass, where are you? And there's something very special. He's got some words to say tonight.
As always, on half-ass beer review, we do little drink, big drink.
Oh, that was
Cheers,
really
everybody.
quiet. Let.
As always, on half-ass beer review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody.
So, that's his catchphrase. Yeah, I can read, and I know you couldn't hear. My God, I'm running a whole production studio over here. I don't just show up like some people do to Banter and Babble. Another one you want to support.
You taking shots?
Sounds like it.
Oh, man.
My God, I wasn't ready for that. Ears are bleeding.
Yeah, you don't hear me like we don't have Blaylock shooting a gun anymore, so I don't get to use that one very often. We need you to reboot. You have no idea. This is full mental breakdown live on camera. No, check out Banter and Babble this week. They're going to be talking about Legends of Vox Machina, and some other shows, and there's some reviews on there. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Did you guys see the new AI? I want to say it was NVIDIA. It's NVIDIA's new AI, and it's for streamers. And no matter where I'm looking, it makes it look like my eyes are looking at the camera.
Oh, I'm gonna
What?
need this.
Yeah, it's a new technology thing. It's actually kind of uncanny valley kind of stuff. So it is unnatural. And it looks like Banter and
For
Babble.
those of you that want to sleep during your Zoom meetings at work.
Right? Can we
Use
get it
that.
for Teams? No, Teams doesn't support anything that's technologically advanced. Go Microsoft. Yeah. On top of that, we have the Midland Mall Comic Con coming up. We've put out like a little promo video on our Facebook page. If you're not following us on Facebook and you like Facebook, stop by, give us a follow. We like to hear from you. But March 4th and 5th, return to the Midland Mall Comic Con, Saturday 10 to 6, Sunday 10 to 5 in Midland, Michigan. There'll be a costume contest. We'll be running one-shots. We still have some slots open. And you can pick the other one, not just Escape from Heron's Castle. There is a whole other campaign that's in there.
This is just karma for last year.
Even one of the folks from Facebook, who I don't know who they are, signed up for mine. So they're both going to be well done. His will be better than mine, believe me. It was last year too. But yeah, still some signups left. Check out the Facebook for that schedule, or you can hop over to our Discord and ask to sign up, and I'll get you on that list there and keep it updated. So don't want to miss that. Banter and Babble will be there, emceeing some stuff and generally narrating everything. That'll be fun. We're hoping to get half-assed booth review, walking around and doing that. So it'll be fun, and you'll get to meet the 7D crew. Autographs if you want them. I don't know. Mike will be there, and Jeremy or Gwenton will be there. So booth review. That's right. MCD's nuts. Is that a new thing at McDonald's? McD's nuts. Hey, McD's nuts.
And now we're being sued by McDonald's.
Hey, you want to be a sponsor of McDonald's? God knows I invest enough money in you each year. Yeah, have kids, they said. They won't eat chicken nuggets for every meal.
Dude, chicken nuggets all the way.
There. Oh, I'm not gonna say that half-ass. That might get me banned. No. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for the subs. Yeah, and all of you that are here. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're already having some fun. Half-ass, you already missed your thing, so hey.
As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody.
So, anyways, all right, yeah, I think that's. Do you guys got anything? Because I'm spy. Oh, Christmas shirt gonna come down February 1st. So if you're interested in that, I know it's past the holidays, but it's still freaking adorable. Look at this artwork. How to Christmas by Marsland. I freaking love it. This artwork's great. So all of our artwork is great. Mike does all that. So big fan. Here's my weekly high. See you next Monday. Thanks, Cuddles. We're happy to see you, Cuddles. Cuddles, when does wrestling come back? So let us know that. I don't have anything else. Y'all got anything?
Yeah, Cuddles just comes in here and makes a mess and then leaves. Typical.
Oz, why do we only see the top of your head?
Why are you so loud?
And you are
And why are you so late?
I was right on time.
You are
That's how
really
you do
loud.
things.
This is the loudest Oz has ever, or Helga's ever been.
For real.
And it's actually we can hear him. That's good. Or it.
Yeah, he's making money. He's making money. No, and wrestling's never come back. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Say one more negative thing, Oz. All right, we've got some stuff to go through. I'm totally not stalling because I don't have much in my notes. No. Yeah.
We're gonna be on a boat for
Let's-
the next 2 hours.
I was gonna say it's a whole session on a boat, right?
it
We're
might
on
be.
a boat and
But let's get started. All right, let's get some music going here. Oh, that's way too loud. I'm working on it. There we go. Last week, Jade was imprisoned after Gunner was gunned down in the forest.
he was stabbed though, not shot.
Shh, just let me have that. Hold on. I'm newish song, so I don't. And Jade was arrested and put on trial. The rest of the party negotiated their transport back to Kandor's Keep with Grundar. The next morning, Jade was put on trial, and witnesses were brought forth, and he was branded for his crimes, and the entire party was banished from the village by the next morning or next evening. Marslin and Jade, having gone through a very difficult situation, both of them left to get ready and go on the ship, while Bishop, Gwenton, and Helga went to the temple to retrieve their cure that they've been working on for the last 5 sessions.
And whose fault is that?
Rumors started somewhere.
All right. Helps if I bring up my own notes. Okay. You walk inside the temple and you see the rows of benches leading up to the main dais. Saris is dressed in fine robes, different than what he wore previously when you've seen him. And he's reading from a book on the pedestal. On the dais with him are 4 older townsfolk, dressed plainly, standing off to one side. And now for the final part of the process. For to save one life, another must be given. Saris beckons one of the townsfolk forward to stand to his right. From where you are standing, you can see a light glow on top of the dais and a few objects resting in the area. Saris leads the woman over to the area, and you see him produce a dagger and raise it into the air. And with this and the blessings of Bishaba, a life for a life, a cure for those who are ill, end this one strife, and regain with power fulfilled. What do you want to do?
How close are we to this then?
You're standing about halfway in the temple, and it's 60 foot long ish.
Okay. I'm gonna holler out, ask him what is he doing? Why is he trying to kill somebody?
A cure you requested. A cure I must make. Now let me continue.
But why does the cure require someone else to die?
That is the way.
How did you come upon this is the only way?
Give me a perception check.
Oh god. Come on. 11.
You just see him staring back at you. You requested a cure. For that I will provide. This is but one ingredient to go with those that you collected. Now,
Pardon me, as I'm confused.
Is there no other way?
there is not. Now, you requested this. I have gathered those. We will make what you requested. You see the dagger twitch in his hands.
They volunteered their lives.
And with that, he plunges the dagger into the chest of the woman, and she slumps forward, blood pouring out of her. As it splashes down, a green light illuminates and a bright flash fills the temple. Swirling red and black and white colors burst into the air, entwining together before being almost pulled down into a vial. Saris reaches down, caps the vial, sets an empty down, and beckons the next to step over.
Quentin, have you heard of this Bathsheba?
I've never heard of anything like this before. I don't know why he has to sacrifice somebody else to save another person.
They had the opportunity to say no.
Yes, but I prefer not to save Hugh at the cost of another person's life.
This was the cost that we asked.
We were not informed that this was an ingredient.
True. However, they volunteered.
We don't know if they volunteered. He never answered that question. I'll repeat it again, ask him, did they volunteer for this?
They are aware of the cost. As he leads one other to the same circle, leaving the previous body there where it lay.
I think we should stop him.
And with this,
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon, interrupt them. There's a reason I asked you how far this was away.
Okay, what are you doing with spiritual weapon?
It's just going to try to knock the dagger out of his hands.
Okay. The weapon appears on the dais in front of him. Make an attack roll with it.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Which is really
you were going to
weird.
knock the weapon out of his hand, so the weapon, the dagger flies from the hand. You dare dishonor me in my own temple, and I need you three to
You're
roll for
killing
initiative.
people to make a cure that we don't even know if it's going to work for sure.
Quentin, these people don't want us here anyway. It's
I
their
know.
choice.
Isn't it strange that they don't want us here? Why are they willing to die for us?
I don't care.
You may not, but I don't like seeing people die for no good reason.
It was for a good reason. Think of Hugh.
Do I want to save him? Yes. Do I want to help Luna? Yes. At the cost of another person's life? No.
They volunteered.
How old are these people?
Old?
Like, they're dying anyways? Old?
They're just old.
Gray
Gray hair and wrinkles.
What did this man promise you all for this sacrifice you are making?
Right now, we're rolling for initiative.
Oh, shit. Okay. I got a 7.
I got
You son of a gun. Okay.
Here we go.
You were ready for this.
Oh, God,
Here
yes.
we go.
I've been waiting
Bad
weeks for
fucking
this.
rolls.
Gosh. Good. Let's kill the civilians. That's great. Great. Freaking great. It's not my. I didn't. Let me make it say we are not murder hobos. They asked for this.
Okay.
I don't know. Those pictures of people do not look old to me.
I didn't have a lot to pick from. Be happy they're people.
They look pretty young.
I can't just type in old people.
Google.
And we just kill the priest.
I vote he's the only one we should have to worry about taking out right now. At least subduing.
Oz, are you not rolling for initiative?
I thought I did. Sorry. I not rolled it for initiative. I thought I did. There's a 12. Take that.
All right. Oz, you are up.
What do you want me to go first? I don't want to go first.
You sadly had the highest initiative at 12.
Oh,
And yes, my heart sank a little bit when you guys split the party and Marslin and Jade went to the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
do we hear anything?
Oh God, no.
From the other side.
You're far away.
You are not even in the realm of hearing anything.
My spidey senses are tingling.
That's my cat. I'm a cat. I should be able
So,
to hear.
what are you doing, Oz?
I'm
Helga?
looking at the distance. How far I am. I gotta pull up the tool.
Okay.
Fine. I'm gonna throw an axe at the priest.
Okay.
And we're gonna throw an axe with the main hand. That's a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, and then we're going to throw with the offhand. I can do that, right? It's been so long since I've done combat. I can throw with the offhand, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and
That does not hit.
11. Okay, and then you can't. Oh, it's paused, by the way. We can't move.
Yep, hold on. There you go.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's a wall there. Are you wanting to jump up there or?
I would like to be aware of the terrain before I move.
Okay, you can move back to where you were and do it again. There are stairs on the north and south side.
I will. How about this? How about I look at the geography that you put in the map and then I make the decision to move? That's a good idea.
I did
All
say
right.
it was a raised dais.
You did. You did. All right. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Hold on. It's been so long, I gotta make sure to bring up a certain table in case that's needed.
Since I can bring out my weapon since I didn't use a bonus action, right? And it's a free action just to pull it out because I
yeah,
ain't got
because
nothing
you
in my
basically drop the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out the halberd. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Since you threw something at him, Helga. Okay, that hits. All right, you take 5 points of necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. As a chilling hand grips hold of you, just kind of it just like Thing from Adam's Family, just kind of crawling over your body.
Got it.
Okay. Quentin, you're up.
Oh, dang. It had to be next.
Yeah, it's really bad. Hold on, I got to get you a spiritual weapon up here too. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled a 6, man. A 6.
I didn't realize you rolled one below me.
there you go.
Five.
That's only because I had a +4.
Dang. Okay, I'm gonna move there. Technically, probably didn't really notice he took any damage. Boo. DM boo. I would cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Okay.
Does 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay. And then the scroll, where spiritual weapon's gonna swing. Does a dirty 20 hit
Dirty 20 does hit.
for 10 points of, was it slashing damage? Force damage. My bad.
Okay.
Tells him I hover over it. And for now, that's my turn.
Okay. Bishop, you are up.
I will use a key point for Step of the Wind, which lets me use dash as a bonus action. So I will take 80 feet towards the priest.
Where do you want to stand near the priest?
Just adjacent. So right underneath the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I will use my action to try and grapple him.
Okay.
So strength on strength.
Yep. I'm getting there. All right. You grappled him.
This is not what was discussed. Please end this.
Okay. All right. Helga, you are up.
There we go. All right. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to do a starlight step, and I'd like to teleport just above the priest's head and come down with the halberd and then behind him.
So he's double tackled?
No, I'm stabbing downward as I starlight step on top of his head intentionally.
Okay. Make
Okay.
the attack.
Okay, and here we go. Okay, that is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, and
Damn.
Yeah, that's high.
well, okay, that was bonus action. Action, still got a movement. Yeah, I'm good. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. You see, after hearing, because I didn't do bishops, you heard bishops like gears winding up, just, and he just real quickly across the stone floor, just right up the stairs and into the face and grabs hold of the priest. Then you see Helga just phase out again, zoop, zoop, as he's coming down with the halberd, and the priest dodges out of the way. And priest
You would think that'd be an advantage on attack roll since he's grappled.
grapple just sets her movement speed to 0.
Hmm.
It's a weird condition.
Right.
Right. Bishop.
The next blood that's going to be spilled is your own.
Bishop, he hits you. You feel a strange sensation as you start to feel almost tired, as like your essence is being taken from you. You are hit for 9 points of necrotic damage. And then hold on. Yeah. Just making sure some stuff. And then with his other hand, he'll take his staff and just bring it around at you. And he misses. Quentin, you are up.
Make my way down. 5, 10, 15.
Hold on, I gotta move you up. There's a weird wall there.
Yeah, I got the error message.
Yep.
That 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Would I have noticed that Bishop took damage from that?
I would say you were. I mean, you're a dwarf anyways, so you're kind of short. I would say no.
What's going on up there, guys? I can't see anything.
Is there any oil on the ground?
No.
Right. I'm going. This is an ability. That girl's an ability check, right?
Do
That's
I?
good. Never mind. I don't really want to cast any spells. I'm just gonna holler out. You need to stop this. We don't have to kill people to try to help. And that's gonna be all I'm doing. but I will use the spiritual weapon to try to like hit the staff away. Does
You wanna-
17 work?
That does not hit.
Jesus. So that's at a minute my turn.
All right. Quentin comes running up the stairs and holds a hand up, and the spiritual weapon goes to hit the weapon out of his hand, and he just hits it to the side, and the sword just kind of spins around in the air. Bishop, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to try and knock him prone since I'm grappling him.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
I'm trying to pin him down.
Do we really have a mechanic for that?
Soup the leg.
Isn't one called tripping or some sort? I thought we had something like that for like a trip.
I don't think so.
Was that in our
looking.
customized notes or?
I don't feel like I've ever seen that before.
No, I don't think
Variant
so.
rules.
Oh yeah, variant rules. Yeah.
Climbing, disarming, overrunning, shoving, tumble. No,
Knock
there's-
prone. Wouldn't it just be just a
It says
another way
here
of saying knock prone?
shoving would be the appropriate.
Hmm.
'Cause I'm trying to shove him down on the ground.
Yep, that would work.
You'll be prone too, though.
Nope.
No. Oh, so we're just like pushing.
Well, you would have to release your grapple to shove him down as part of it. It'd be like a jujitsu move kind of thing.
Playground bully.
So, looks like athletics versus athletics or dex.
I'll go dex.
Hold on. You make a strength. Nope, you have to make an athletics check contested
Okay.
by the target's strength or dexterity check. The target chooses the ability to use. Okay.
Which one does he have a plus 70 on?
Okay, 16.
He beats mine.
Okay. So would that break the grapple then? You try to throw him down, hands slip off, he doesn't go down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And I will use another key point.
Okay.
For so that was my action to do that. Flurry of blows.
Okay. Don't you have to take the attack action to do that? I don't remember.
Hold on, I'm reading that. Yep, no, I can't do that. Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay. Helga, you are up.
I'm not at disadvantage so close with the halberd, correct?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. It said reach. That's why I was concerned.
That just means you can go an additional
Yeah.
length.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna rage, and then we're going to
Well, hold on.
We're gonna hit a 50-foot radius sphere. The temple's gonna get blown away.
Okay. You're gonna rage first. We gotta deal with that.
Yeah, I've missed him 3 times. We're getting very frustrated.
Okay. What is with you? I wish I could make this up.
I think you are.
No, absolutely not. You burst into a rage, screaming out, "Roar!" And you see your chest shrinks down, your hips thicken up as you return to a man.
Are you kidding me that I turned back?
I wish
I
I
did
was
it
kidding.
twice? That was,
Yeah.
You just added that like 2 days ago.
No, it's been in there since I built the table. But it's in
whatever.
a specific category in a very difficult slot, and that's what it rolled.
Very difficult. I've hit it twice. All right. So I'm gonna do it again. Good. Can I stab him now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if this is like Munchkin. I have like a -5 to attack for being distracted.
No. You're just
okay.
a guy again. I would
Yeah.
say you maintain your long hair. You already had it anyways. So
Yeah, I got that. But it just looked like a dude with like
My
a halter top.
are back.
Yeah.
you feel some pressure in your shorts.
Yeah. Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Ah,
All right. So we're gonna wind up for an attack. There. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, wonderful. And I have to add 2 for the raging. That's a 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and that is everything.
Okay. So you see Oz, just a bright flash of light, and then he looks kind of different to you again as he thrusts forward and catches the side of the priest.
Mind you, I'm thrusting forward with the halberd. Thank you.
Yes.
Clarification of terms. Thank you.
The priest turns and smacks at you with his staff.
Yeah, I get used to the motion again, but Oz.
All right. He hits for 8 points of bludgeoning damage, which is halved to 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And he, with one hand, after he smacks, he looks back towards Bishop and he holds his hand out. And Bishop, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Here we go again.
Well, I gotta re-roll that. You take 4 points of poison damage.
I take 2 points of poison damage because I'm resistant.
As a blast of just green gas emanates from his palm.
Will that hit me too, or is it only like a 5-foot radius?
It just hits him.
Okay.
It's targeted. Okay. Gwenton, you're up.
I'm gonna use preserve life, so get us to heal people for. I'm gonna restore 15 HP. I'm gonna have Bishop heal for 8, Oz for 7.
What is that one called?
Preserve life.
That's a spell?
It is a divine power. It's channel divinity. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Not
That I can
sorry.
work
Divine
with.
power is the second option on here.
Is your life domain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yep, that works. As long as no more than half its hit point maximum. Okay.
Yeah, I do hate the way it's worded. Because I know, like, I can't give all 15 to somebody. It has to be split between two. Anyways. And then... Oh god, what was it?
How much to
That's my
Bishop?
action.
How much
And
did you
then-
give to each person?
8 to Bishop, 7 to the returned Oz.
Do I still have that necrotic effect?
No.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Negatory. I'm going... I can move the spiritual weapon, right? How far can
Yep.
I move it? 20 feet? Yeah. So I'm going to have the spiritual weapon move just basically through him to this side.
It can't move through him because
Can it go around then? I just want to go on the other side. So that way I can walk up there. I'm not...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does it get 30 feet of movement?
It gets 20.
Okay, it can't make it all the way around.
I can move through allies, right?
Yeah, it can go through me, right?
Oh.
Either one of those locations are fine. You can still hit him from there.
Okay.
And then
I mean,
that's
really, Quentin's short enough. He could just attack like above his head, and he wouldn't even.
I mean, that is true. I could have it, two-faced. And that hits for 19.
Okay.
Which is going to hit him for 7 points of force damage.
All right.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. Bishop, you are up.
All right. I'm going to attack.
All right.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Yay!
Okay. Natural 20.
Double damage. So. Takes 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I will use key point for a flurry of blows for 2 more.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That hits. And these freaking digital dice. You're going to have to start rolling worse.
What do you mean start rolling worse?
All right. You see Bishop just pummeling it into the priest. Both hands.
Another 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Oz, you are up.
You strange psychotic creature. And it's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is for 14 points of damage. That's the +2 for the continued rage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's everything.
All right. You don't understand the power you are forsaking here. It's his turn. And he is going to take an attack at Oz. That is a natural 20.
Bring it, you robed pansy.
It's bludgeoning.
You are vulnerable to slashing damage for 1d4 rounds.
Okay. So that just makes it straight for you for 2 rounds. And you take 2 points. That's already halved of bludgeoning
Okay,
damage.
because I'm about to have it. I'm like, got it.
You're vulnerable to slashing, but he's doing bludgeoning.
That's a strange one. I'll take it.
As he cracks you over the head, he reaches out and grabs a hold of your arm. And... oh my... honest to God, that's another natural 20. I can take a picture if you like. That is a melee spell, so it is a spell.
Do I turn back into a woman?
This attack deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage. It deals double damage. Other damage types deal normal damage.
So
Aw,
if it
shucks,
doesn't,
that's
do
a
we do
melee.
another effect, or is that just...
That's it.
okay? So it's acid, fire... no, because this is necrotic.
It's Wrath of the Elements.
Okay. All right, Oz, you take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Is that 12 I heard?
12, yep.
Got it. No creepy effect?
No, you feel just your life force being sapped out of you, and you see the wound where you stabbed him earlier just mend back together.
Okay. Got it.
Quentin, you're up.
I'm gonna activate Dumar's Grace, level 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dink dink. Swing my mace. I haven't swung the mace in forever. Swing. And I miss with a 14.
You do.
And then the spiritual weapon's gonna attack, and it's gonna miss with an 11.
All right.
And that is it.
Bishop, you are up.
Attack. Natural 1.
Oh no.
Pulled muscle. You deal half damage on your next attack. Doesn't matter because I'm going to miss anyway.
How do you pull a muscle?
I got wires and shit.
The gear
Yeah,
gets
but, like-
jammed. It locks up.
Fucking digital.
It's a
dice.
WD-40!
All right. Is that the end of your turn, or?
Yep.
All right, Oz, you are up.
All right. Again, we're going to. I'm going to shout out to the rest of the team. His wounds are healing, and hit him again. Good, you stupid dice. 24 to hit,
That does hit.
and
You just need to make them faster than they can heal. That's how you combat regeneration, right?
there we go, and that is a 16 points of damage.
All right.
Is he dead yet?
No.
I'd like him to be dead.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. You, your blade pierces into him, and you see the flesh open up. He turns back to you, blood dripping from his mouth, and he's just breathing heavy. You don't know what you're doing. You will all pay for this.
I don't think he worships the same god as the village.
And he hits you with his staff. Or 5 points of bludgeoning, so 2 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, round it down. Got it.
Yep.
There.
And then he brings his hand around, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw, not check. There we go. That's much better. You son of 9.
Okay.
What kind of
Yes,
creepy
there you
crawl
go.
are you going to give me now?
No, you take 15 points of poison damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And that is the end. Quentin, you're up.
I'm gonna use my Harvest Divine Power, which is a bonus action, to get my spell slot back. It's gonna be a level 2 spell slot, and then I'm immediately gonna cast Cure Wounds, level 2. Oh, wait. Yeah. Cure Wounds level 2 on Oz. And he heals for 19 points.
Okay.
And then the Spiritual Weapon's gonna swing with a dirty 20, doing another 7 force damage. This is non-lethal. Can a Spiritual Weapon do non-lethal, or is it just force?
It's just force. It's
Okay.
force damage. All right. Bishop,
And
you are up.
Two
Okay. That hits.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
I will use my last key point for flurry.
That hits.
So that's 9. And get something out quick. Okay. Other than that one.
Okay. Get that deck out.
Now, technically, I don't have a weapon, so this doesn't work.
You break your arm.
Hydraulic
Assisted
focus
ankle.
pulls.
My speed is reduced by 5 feet until I finish a short rest.
Okay. All right. As Bishop punches at the priest, you hear it connect with a large crack, and then he goes for another punch, and you just hear like gears spinning up, and you see his leg just twitching. It's kind of kicking slightly into the ground, and he kind of falls off balance a bit, but stays standing up. Oz, you're up.
All right. There we go. We're gonna turn around and attack again. All right, that's a 16 to hit, and that misses, of course.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to Starlight step away.
Okay.
No, you know what? No, I'm not, because even if I miss, I have to get hit in order to rage again, right? Or continue the rage.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it is like that. It is like that. All right, I'm gonna stay there and be a big freaking meat shield. All right, I'm gonna spit on him.
You spit on him? Okay. Stern. Since you spit on him, he's going to bring the staff around at you,
Bring it, you shad shack.
and he hits you. God, is math too hard tonight? 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And then make a... nope, don't make anything.
Oh, my lantern. Thank you.
He hits. You take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
And he just laughs at you as he's breathing heavy. Quentin, you are up.
I attempted to uppercut him with the mace, but it failed drastically. The nat one.
Ooh. Boy, the nat ones.
Thanks, D&D Beyond.
Little too prevalent.
Bludgeoning damage.
Poor Gwent never gets to use his special thing.
No! I've used it once?
Okay. Swap places with the target and make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, you are prone.
I succeeded with a 19.
Okay. Doesn't change a whole lot, but
Now, can you move the spiritual weapon to the right side of Oz, so above the guy?
okay.
Thank you. And then that's going to attack with a 22.
Okay.
So he takes 11 points of force damage.
All right. The weapon bursts out with energy, and you just hear a cracking sound as the priest slumps to the floor, and you turn and look at him, and the chest cavity is caved in, and a few of his ribs have punctured through the chest. It just looks like a bowl in the middle of his chest. He slumps forward. This was the only way. You have robbed this world of its salvation.
Can I use Spare the Dying on him?
He
And then
falls-
tie his hands up?
Sure. He falls forward and slumps onto the ground. You bend down and use Spare the Dying. Second.
I'm tying his ass up and taking his staff.
Okay, which is just a quarterstaff.
I just mean get away from him. That's it.
You kick his staff away as you stand there. What do you want to do?
Still don't believe this is the only way to get a cure to save people. But
Not that your church would condone these practices.
my church wouldn't accept this at all. But I also can't rob the town of the only healer they potentially have right now, even if his ways are against my teachings. Now we can either bring his wrongdoings to light to the towns and report them back to the church. Not that I don't think the town's going to care what they do.
The woman standing there that's been standing by the priest turns to you. What have you done? You've destroyed us all.
How have I destroyed you all?
He
He was
was going to kill you.
I sacrificed my life to help others. I've lived a full life. I don't care. You've destroyed us. Your foreign plague will eat us all alive. You've probably brought it to us. You hear wailing coming from the other two. And they all begin running, and they run down the dais and outside the temple.
Well, I don't think this is going to end well.
I'm going to pick up the vial and just examine it.
Okay.
We should take that back with us. Maybe the church can figure out a way to make it in a less killing manner.
I would agree.
Inside, you see swirling colors of black and red, and a few sparks emanate from the top of it.
I'm going to hide this vial. I'm assuming it's just like a thin, like a beaker type thing.
It's more like a healing potion style,
Oh, okay.
small bulb.
All right, I'm just gonna put it in my bag.
Okay.
This is not going to bode well with the townsfolk.
What does that
Especially-
boat leave again?
Tonight or
Afternoon.
tomorrow morning. Hopefully we can get him leave tonight.
Shit.
Well, we didn't kill the guy, so I don't think they're as doomed as they're saying. And it's not that I don't think them sacrificing their life is commendable, not commendable, but they didn't tell us they were willingly doing this. And we tried to ask them this.
We just got done with a trial because one of us tried burning down this entire town. Now we beat the priest to an inch of his life.
It didn't have to be combatant. He could have cooperated and answered our questions, but he refused to.
I'm not a smart man, but I don't think that's gonna float.
Oh, I agree. This is not going to end well. But I also couldn't just let him kill somebody. Not without us knowing all the facts or all the details and everything.
As the other body lays cold on the floor beside you.
He was dead before we started. I didn't do anything about this.
You were there when it happened.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I can only save one person, okay? I tried.
Quentin, can you pray your way out of this?
I can run. Not fast, but I can make a move.
But what about Marslin?
He's with Jade.
But what about Marslin?
I don't know if he worships a god like I do.
I'm talking about an escape, you idiot.
Please
What
use your
escape?
words.
Do you need a piece of paper? I can give you a piece of paper to write down your thoughts.
You
Would
both
that
do.
help?
You both do notice that he's less feminine.
I thought we noticed that during combat. So I said Oz is back to Oz.
Yeah,
It
I'm just saying.
seems the madder he gets, the more things change.
I don't want to talk
trying
about
to-
my ever-shifting gender. I want to talk about surviving leaving this town.
The priest is alive. He's not going to die right now. And I'm sure the townsfolk are going to be here shortly to see the commotion. We have two options. Try to talk to them when they get here, or make our way to the boats. And hope they're leaving now.
I say we own it. Let's drag him out to the front of the doors and explain to the town that this action is not acceptable. Go, Quentin. You. I'll drag them. You talk.
I'm not somebody who's good with words, so talking in front of a crowd.
We're screwed.
Bishop picks him up and starts dragging him out.
Okay.
Ah,
What are the
good.
rest of you're up on the
I'm gonna
dais.
grab the dead. I'm gonna grab the dead old lady, that corpse there, and I'm gonna drag her out as well.
Okay. Quentin, you're up there by yourself. What do you want to do?
I guess I'm going to walk out after him.
Okay.
Or is there something magical up here on the pedestals I should see and grab?
Oh, you're walking out. You Bishop, you exit first with the body or the carrying the priest. What do you do with him once you get outside?
I'm just gonna set him down.
Okay. You kind of prop him down there. He looks awful. These cuts and stabbed, bleeding ribs, puncturing through his chest, and his chest slightly caved in. Shortly
I
after
will
that,
use.
okay.
Never mind. I used all my key points.
Okay. Oz comes out moments later carrying the corpse of the lady. What do you do with her, Oz?
I'm gonna set her right by the priest.
Okay. And then Gwenton comes out. Gwenton, as you come out, you all start hearing a commotion and look forward into town, and you see a bunch of townsfolk with various pitchforks and farming equipment rabbling on their way to you. What do you want to do?
This is not what it looks like.
I'm gonna stare at Gwynton.
What are you staring at me for? All I did was stop him from dying.
What have you done? What have you done?
To talk to your mayor.
And they make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Would it be persuasion or would it be intimidation?
Oh, he's definitely not intimidating with that kind of a statement.
11.
What do you want with the mayor? We've seen what you've done.
You have seen what has happened after. Did you know this man was sacrificing your older villagers?
Yes, of course we knew. That's how he's kept us safe all this time. Why do you think your little big city plague hasn't come here? Those older among us have sacrificed their lives to keep us all safe, and in one week, you burned down our forest, and you beat up our priest.
Actually, he attacked us first. He would not answer our questions.
One of the older ladies that was inside. That's not true.
You're right. I stopped
saw-
him from stabbing somebody. I specifically hit the weapon, not him. I didn't want to fight anybody. I just wanted answers. I didn't want someone to die without knowing why.
And then the lady, who's the man now, threw an axe at his head. Guilty. And they get closer and closer, and you can see. I mean, they're getting pretty close with their stuff. What do you want to do?
Do you want this guy to stay alive or do you want him to die? Because right now he's on the brink. I stopped him from dying because I didn't want to kill him. Because I knew killing him would be terrible for your town. And he attacked us without just answering him questions. It literally could have been avoided if he would have just talked to us.
Oz,
So give him some medical treatment real quick if you want me to.
Oz, you feel a burning sensation as one of the townspeople brings a hoe around right into the back of your leg. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
I rage.
Okay.
Blows the town apart.
Okay.
Are they close enough now?
Please tell me that I AoE this whole freaking town and I rage.
We're just gonna wipe the town off the map.
It's-
Okay. That's so much better. All right. They hit Oz and he just yelps out and just you see him, which you've seen multiple. "Ah!" And you see this barrel just kind of hit the ground and start rocking back and forth. There's this large, empty barrel sitting where Oz once sat.
What?
What did you do to him?
What is wrong with you guys? You guys can turn people into barrels?
Everyone, their like eyes are real big. They're like, what happened?
You answer us. You did this.
You did this.
Oz, all of a sudden, boom, you're back.
Don't touch me. I'm gonna push back the townsperson that hit me in the back of the leg.
Okay.
What just happened?
Make a strength check.
Okay.
I am so disappointed in you.
Wow.
Because they don't even get modifiers. I'm just rolling. They're townspeople.
Yep.
They had a 14. So you go to shove them.
Mind you, I was a barrel.
He's a little groggy right now.
1 second. Dun, dun, dun.
Can we speak with your mayor now?
So I was just going into the next phase. One of the townsfolk jabs the pitchfork into Quentin. I need you to get the deck out because,
Really?
yeah.
Why are you getting on the nat 20s? We're going on the nat 1s.
Man, I can freaking cut a screenshot this with
We've
the
had some nat
timestamp.
20s. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweep
it's-
the legs. Make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, you are knocked prone.
And decapitated.
Hey, Bishop, that's how you trip.
I got a 17 on my deck save.
Okay, so you take 6 points of piercing damage, and they almost like once it sticks into your flesh, they try to trip you, and the blade pulls out, or the pitchfork pulls out, and you're able to steady yourself. Rabble, 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 rabble. There's more coming.
I
Okay.
have had quite enough of this. I pick up the priest and I start to move towards the ship. He will be held accountable. Your little fishing town will become famous, but not for the right reason.
All right. Are you walking, running?
I'm using my full speed.
With dash or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Of course, you're what, 5 foot slower?
Yeah, so 35, so
70. Yeah, so you see Bishop pick the priest up, and you just hear as he starts moving forward toward the ship. Oz, Quentin, what do you want to do?
With my back to Bishop, I'm going to eyes on the townsfolk, and I'm going to guard our escape. And anyone who takes action against us in an aggressive manner, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I'm going to try to be between Bishop and Oz then.
Okay.
I'll also be ready to defend.
All right.
Don't come any closer. You will die.
All right. You have a few that jab out, and you kind of take your halberd and smack the weapon away. You all move toward the ship. Jade and Marslin.
What?
After, yeah,
Is it?
yeah. You're
Wait, I'm playing?
Hey,
Huh?
y'all made the choice to split the party. So you hear a commotion in town a bit, and you look up and you see Bishop with something like laying over his shoulder, just kind of hightailing it your direction. Followed by Gwenton afterwards, and Oz, who's kind of running backwards, but has his halberd out, and there's a large group of people with pitchforks and hoes and all that stuff like coming toward him.
Jade, think you might not be the only person that has pissed off this town.
Somebody, I can sure it was not me, but that does not look good. Do you?
I don't know if I fully believe that statement, but the evidence is suggesting that it might have been one of them.
Well, let's just make sure they get to the boat. So
How far
I'll
are we
jump
from the boat?
out. How far are they from us?
I mean, they're a couple 100 feet away.
I'm gonna draw my weapon and jump up on the edge of the boat
Okay.
and provide protection in case somebody gets close to them.
I mean, they're close to Oz, for sure. I mean, you see them smacking their weapons away.
I'm gonna.
Is the ship captain in sight?
He's behind you.
Oh, okay. Captain, I think we're going to need to get this boat on the move very quickly. How fast can we rig the sails?
I was kind of tired. I could use. Oh, that looks bad.
That is the problem over there. I don't know if they're going
That looks bad.
It does look bad. So I must impress upon you the sense of urgency and that we get our departure underway. If you may so kindly begin rigging the sails.
He starts stomping on the boat. Boys, we need to go. It's an express delivery. You know what that means. And he looks at you. This is going to cost you extra. We didn't get to load everything up.
Why is this going to cost me extra? This is not my fault.
Oh, it's not my fault if those people, and they look angry if they get here and we're still here.
This town is a temperamental bunch. I don't know why we are responsible for that.
It sure looks like they're coming after your friends.
Well, we can bring that up with them once we need to go. We can discuss this later.
Absolutely. And you can see some of the deckhands come out, and they're just kind of, what do we? Oh, gods. Nope. And they start raising sails the best they can. All right, just going down the line. Bishop, what are you doing?
You're continuing.
Okay. Quentin and Oz, you're still doing your thing?
Yep, running.
Okay. Jade, what are you doing?
So you said that some of the villagers are on Oz and going to overtake him?
They're right there. The crowd is moving forward and he's basically smacking at the weapons as they thrust him at him to push him away.
I am going to summon Gunner.
Okay.
I get 30, I think it's 30 feet. Within 30 feet. So I'm going to put him 30 feet out.
Okay.
Off the boat. And I'm going to yell at the guys. Don't hurt him. Just run past him.
Are we close enough to hear him?
You three make a perception check.
Bet you I'm either going to get a nat 1 or nat 20. 14.
10.
I would say, Oz, you do not hear him, but Gwenton and Bishop do.
Okay. I'll relay it back to Oz. Say, Oz, this time ignore the dragon.
Dragon? What are you talking about? And as I'm parrying blows.
Yeah, he can't see.
Just don't worry about it. Keep moving backwards.
So as he summons Gunner, he's yelling at Gunner to protect my friends.
Okay. Gunner materializes. Jade, why didn't you save me? What have you done?
Just protect the friends. Do not let them get hurt. Look out for Oz.
And he settles down. No problem. I am kind of hungry. Okay. We start going, and Bishop, you run past Gunner. You doing anything there?
Nope.
Okay. Gwenton, you're getting close to Gunner.
I'm gonna keep moving since Jade said don't worry about him.
Okay. Oz, same thing.
You sure you don't want me to stab this dragon as I'm running past it?
I'm getting ready at the boat to kick the loading gantry, whatever you call it, out of the way once they get on.
Yeah, I figured you were kind of even helping get stuff ready to go. Okay. All right. So Jade, we're back to you. What are you doing?
I am going to continue to watch for Oz to make sure that he's okay, and just keep an eye on Gunner. And if need be, tell him to attack. So I'm just kind of hiding and watching, or not hiding and watching, but I'm watching what's unfolding.
Okay. Bishop, you get to the
Right
boat.
now, I'm just kind of watching Oz, really.
Bishop, you get to the boat and you've got this body, and Grundar looks up at you. Another passenger. That'll be 5 silver.
We'll talk about the fee later. Let's go.
So, Bishop, you're getting on the boat?
Yep.
Gwenton's getting on the boat.
Yep.
Oz, how fast are you backing past the dragon? Are you staying side by side with it, or are you just continuing to back toward the boat?
I'm just backing up towards the boat, more concerned about the guarding the party's flanks. And if the dragon makes an aggressive move towards me, I'm going to attack it.
Okay. It doesn't. The townspeople get to Gunner, and first one takes its pitchfork and stabs at it and hits him for 8 damage. Jade, you're up.
Just meant I'm getting the 8 damage. I am telling Gunner to back up just to keep him at bay, but continue to back up towards the boat.
Okay. That's a natural 20 on Gunner.
He's dead.
This will be piercing.
The next attack against him is done with advantage.
Okay. He takes 1 point of piercing damage. All right.
Wow.
Bad roll. They're not warriors. These are townsfolk. All right. Right now, Gunner's keeping them at bay. Everyone is on the ship. Marsland, are you kicking the gangplank away?
I am.
Okay. You kick the gangplank away, and Grundar, to sea! And you can see his sails are full of holes and previous patches and rips, and you start slowly drifting away from the docks. Anyone doing anything?
Are the townspeople making a leap for it?
Do what?
Are the townspeople making a leap for it?
Nope. All right.
I'm gonna yell at Gunner. I'll see you in a few. Friend.
Jade, are you doing this to me again? And you just see the people surround Gunner. And you can't see him anymore.
I just sigh. Turn around. Is everybody okay?
Well,
No.
we're all here.
What did you do? We were gone for 5 minutes.
It's not what we did. It's what he did. And I drop him on the deck.
Jade and Marzan, you see the priest, which you've seen before, but he looks awful.
You stole their priest. I lean down to see if he's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's
Don't worry
breathing.
about that.
I would have preferred just to kill him.
We went to go
That-
pick up a cure, and we found out that the way he makes a cure is by killing people.
Well,
That's
yes,
not
this is
cool.
sometimes
Agreed.
done in extreme medical practices.
Killing someone who's going to die for no reason just to create a supposed cure. And the fact that the entire town was apparently knew about it and perfectly okay with it. But yet, nobody told us this when we inquired about making a cure. I'd like to point out this entire fight could have been avoided if he would have just told us and then immediately want to start attacking us for trying to stop him.
He attacked you.
I stopped him from killing somebody, and then he started attacking us.
Nope. Oz through the first act.
He only threw the first axe because he didn't roll higher than Oz.
But that's what happened.
That's what happened. I am the aggressor.
Because Oz could have spoke as his first round in combat as well.
Could have.
Initiative starts tenseness.
We really need to work on your anger management.
I'm quite happy with my anger. It makes me feel good.
You look different again.
Oh yeah, he's back to being a guy. That happened
Oh.
randomly in the middle of combat.
Did the priest do this as
What?
well?
No.
Did something
My
happen?
current gender is not the issue.
He's
Did-
very gender fluid.
Did a sword slip and that caused the reversal?
While they're talking, I'm gonna go.
I'll pull open my drawers and look down. That's not how it works, Marshall.
Oh no! You see Oz expose himself and everything's there.
No, I looked down. I just pulled
Oh.
him on and looked down.
Oh,
didn't-
I thought
didn't sit there
you
and pull down my drawer. No,
opened it
I'm
up
not
We're getting a
sideways.
show tonight,
man.
boys.
God, this is taking a turn.
Okay.
No, I looked down myself. I'm not exposing myself.
Okay, so no sacrifices were made then?
He did kill one person before we stopped him.
Well, did we at least get the cure out of all of this?
We took a sample of the other cure that he. Sorry, go ahead, Bishop.
We only managed to get one. Before
This-
all this went tits up.
And that's when it went tits up. That's when Oz turned back to Oz.
That's when he went tits down. Yes.
Oz lost his composure.
That's not surprising.
So you took the priest who you do not agree with his practices. Do you expect him to make more cure for him now that you have kidnapped him?
He mentioned the name Bathsheba when he was making his sacrifice. I could not in good conscience let him continue what he was doing. He needs to be brought to the church. They need to know what he was doing. This town is not a good town.
Would I have ever
I
heard of
can
this
attest to
name?
that.
You can do a religion check.
10.
No.
Can I
Cool.
like try to see if I realize something now that we're not in the middle of this situation?
That's fine. You can do a religion check.
13.
No.
Wow.
I live in religion, but my specialty is not religion.
Perhaps the Academy would be interested to speak with this priest, if he does indeed know how to make the cure.
That's a good suggestion, Marsland.
To the priest, though, he glanced down at him, looked back up. He's dangerous?
He
Yes.
definitely seemed to be doing work on Bishop and Oz when they were trying to stop him.
He'd be less dangerous if we removed his hands.
Enough.
Might I suggest we just constrain his hands?
We are not killing him, Oz.
You don't have to kill him.
I'm gonna get out. Wait, let me make sure I have. I'm gonna get out some rope and start tying him up.
I thought
I
was
already tied him
bound
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is
already
tied up?
bound.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's
I missed that.
No, you're good.
Someone's gonna have to stand watch over him all the time.
Well, there are plenty of us.
And,
That is true.
and you hear, that is true. There are plenty of you. Hey, now that we're out to sea, notice we have one extra on here, and there's some business we haven't taken care of, you know.
Does
Right.
your ship have a brig?
Kind of.
Is it somewhere that we could safely lock him up in?
And you see the weird thing is, one, you know, we got it's an extra passenger, kind of weights the ship down a little bit, that extra weight there. I need to figure
Marsden,
that
pull your
out.
head out of your book. He wants money. Give him money.
And on top of that, like, we can put him in our, and he looks to the side, brig. The problem is, like, we haven't fed the rats in a while, and he might have a rough night, is kind of what I'm saying. Especially
We
That's
can
back to the
tie
party.
him to the mass.
tie him to the mast. I mean, if you pay for his passage, whatever you want to do with him. My crew
Speaking-
doesn't care.
Now, we did talk about trying to fix your sails for you as well, to see if we can help you with that.
Yeah. So about that 20 silver, though.
I'm gonna lean down and ruffle through his things and see if he has any silver or gold on him.
Who?
The priest?
The priest?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Marsden, you're
Guidance.
absolutely brilliant.
Natural one.
He gave you
Oh.
guidance.
Oh, what does guidance do?
Roll a d4 and add it.
Because that's going to do a lot.
That's not.
Yeah, no, ain't gonna do anything, but
You never know.
I rolled a
Crap.
1.
Junk.
8.
Jeez.
He's pretty beat up.
not his pocket.
And,
I found a hot dog. Anybody hungry?
and as you like, he definitely has like pouches and things on his belt. But as you reach down and start to like reach into one, you see blood all over your hand from him, and you're just like, "That's disgusting. I'm done. I'm out."
I do not like this. I do not like this. You left this man a bloody mess.
hey, Jade, do you still have the money that you took from the Dragon's Hoard?
I do.
Let's use our funds out of that to pay for everybody's passage.
Grandar, how much
Yeah.
do I owe you?
Well, let's see. There's one
I believe you said 20 silver.
per person. Yeah.
5 silver per person. I thought you said.
20 silver per person, 5 silver per day.
None of this is ringing a bell. I won't lie.
Maybe your bell got rung while you were gone.
Quentin, he has us by the balls. We're on
I
his
ref-
ship.
Out of curiosity, could you itemize that to 20 silver for me? I'm
You-
curious where the funds go.
You want a receipt?
Yes, that would be great. I can put it in my book.
More papers. More papers.
So, yeah. So 20 silver per person. So there's 6 of you, so 120 silver.
And I will charge you 2 gold to fix your sails.
I don't need them fixed that bad. We'll get there eventually. I ain't in a hurry. This is my route.
I don't get like a what's persuasion on that? Or like +0. Definitely gonna roll a high number on that one.
No. So who's paying the 12 gold?
It's gonna be coming out of
I am.
that Jade has.
Okay. Well, good doing business with you. And he
Do
he's-
not go near this individual while he is on your ship.
Do I got to worry about feeding him?
Moldy bread should be fine for him.
Moldy
Right
bread.
now.
We got to give him the good stuff.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
You said you had a
I-
rat problem.
Do not need food. So whatever I was going to be getting can go to him.
That sounds great.
What about the rats? You could feed him the rats.
Well, either way, welcome to the Coral Runner. And he takes out a small parchment and scratches the transaction for the itemized transaction for each of you. And instead of putting your names down, he just describes you in probably the most offensive terms he can in each one, then just puts 20 silver. Here you go.
Marsland excitedly accepts it.
Excuse me, my hair is quite beautiful.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, because, you know, when you talked to us earlier, you looked a little different. I think a couple of the crew got excited.
Wrong idea.
So, and you kind of still from behind look the same, especially in the dark. Anyways, welcome aboard the Coral Runner.
What deck is your master suite on?
Well, the rooms are down below.
Okay. And your library?
Oh. Oh, are you talking where we keep our alcohol, or
You have tales of alcohol?
we have bottles of alcohol, or I should say I do. Books, I didn't really learn how to read, but
Well,
they
what
make
do you-
great. I mean, we have books, but we usually use those to light the torches and things.
You see a faint, as much as you can possibly perceive, glimpse of horror show on Marsden's face. What do you do to pass the time on your voyage then?
Me, I like to go fishing. Sometimes.
Fish off the side of the boat?
Yeah, why not?
Don't think I ever have done this fishing. Could you teach me?
Sure. Sometimes we see tentacles or mermaids, and we'll grab the bow and take a shot, see if we can hit one.
Have you got any of these sea creatures on board?
Oh no, we're a really bad shot,
I see.
but it's fun.
Even with all of this time to practice and become better
Yeah.
and master your craft.
Yeah, well, you know, and you know, sometimes we have other events. You know why we call this the Coral Runner?
Because
You run into corals.
Exactly, Metal Man. More than once. That's why we
How
spring.
did you come across this ship?
I got it from my dad, who got it from his dad, and so on and so forth.
So a family of non-sailors have become sailors.
Oh no, we're sailors. Just not real good at it. But brings an honest. I've got the finest elvish wine from the Fainamar that I keep in my cabin. Only the best. I mean, it's probably worth more than this ship. But it's delicious.
I'm starting to think that you don't know what the best of anything is.
If you paid me money, I can get you a drink of that, and you will disagree.
How much? A silver?
Silver. 10 gold a glass.
10 gold, that's almost the cost of your entire passage for all of us.
Hey, it's good. It's good stuff.
Bishop
I don't
drinks.
think it's that good.
Moreover,
It's not like I got an
Starts
endless
tying 'em
flask full of it.
Doubt. Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ah,
This guy's-
12.
he stole it off the grave.
Even with a 12, this guy would not be able to handle himself with an endless flask of elvish wine.
Got it.
Okay, so you're tying him to the mast in a sitting or standing position.
Sitting.
Okay.
No, I want to be as comfortable as possible. So he's going to be in the kneeling position with his arms
Okay.
behind him,
What are the rest?
separated on the other side of each of the so his hands can't touch each other, and then around his chest.
Okay.
Ah, I see now he can pray to his god the entire trip. Good show.
Okay. What do the rest of you want to do? It's fairly smooth sailing right now. Just a few clouds, but for the most part, it's smooth. You can look back in the distance and see that the crowds from Perrin's Folly are beginning to disperse.
So Jade, can you always summon that dragon?
Yes.
You haven't really had a chance to talk with all this happening.
Well, I'm sorry I sprung that on you, but I seen Oz thought they were gonna poke him with those spears, and so I made a rash decision and pulled him out just to protect you guys. I hope he didn't startle you too bad. But yes, I have the ability to summon him most of the time. When I'm really, really tired, I don't have that ability. But
Well,
I
I
have
definitely-
just enough.
I definitely appreciate the warning this time when you summoned him.
Yeah,
Now we know.
lessons learned.
Maybe next time we can have a little better conversation with him. My
Yes.
one question is, does he remember every time he gets summoned?
I think so. Yes. So when
You
I
better damn
bring him
believe I
back,
remember. You hear that in your head, Jade.
what'd you say? You broke up.
You better damn believe I remember every time.
And I just have a smile across my face. Oh, he remembers. He does. And I hopefully under a controlled situation that I can bring him out with everybody around so he can at least formally meet you instead of in haste. That would be nice.
I would
However, I
agree.
think going to Candor's Keep, I'm just going to just let him go. Sad in my heart to sacrifice him as so, but I would hope he would understand that his sacrifice was not in vain. He would do it to protect everybody.
So how does the power to summon the dragon work with you? Did you get it from a god? Did you get it from a
So Sylvanus is who I worship, and so it's kind of a long story, but I mean I can tell you a little bit. I mean,
we got time. We're on a
have-
ship.
4 days.
well, I got plenty of time. I I can tell you a little bit. I come from Fire Mountain clan. We live in Kotaka, long ways from here. But many generations ago, during the Dragon Wars, we protected a few of the dragons, and with that, we saved them from extinction. And Sylvanas being appreciative of that, and the ancient dragon Torben, we became the dragon keepers per se. So we got to protect them. And because of that, they bestowed upon us the ritual. So they allowed us to be able to, once we became of age and take the ritual, were able to summon a dragon as a companion, and it's an honor. And I've spent many years training to be a warden, and
Yet you were reckless when you summoned him and caused a entire forest fire.
I was getting there, Bishop. I have regrets. I have not had really plenty of time to train him or work with him. A lot of this has been on the fly, and I have made mistakes, and I regret them wholeheartedly. I don't wish anyone to get hurt, and especially, other humans. And I've got a lot of things to make up for, and I hope all of you can see how genuine I am. I want to be part of this group, and I want to be your friends, and I want to help find a cure. It may affect some of us by now. I imagine some of our clan may have this disease. It's going to affect everybody, and I want just as much as you guys to find the cure. And I need to find out what's causing the animals to go crazy and to attack people who they otherwise would never attack. I really think there is a connection. And I think my best shot of being able to find this would be to be with you guys. And maybe hopefully I can find something and find some of these answers.
Quick question. The outside of character. The location he said that he's from is not on the islands that Gwenton is aware of, right?
Nope.
Okay. So, Jade, you're not from these islands, right?
No.
So I'm sorry, I'm just trying to like track down and understand what's happening. You and sorry, did you say a group of them came to the island?
Yeah, a group of us from our clan have come to this island. We were told to come here because of what was going on with nature and of the potential disease that was moving amongst the people. So my mother, she is the high elder of the Circle of Dragons, summoned us to come here and see what we can find out.
Okay. So nobody from your clan was experiencing symptoms from the disease, correct?
When I last left them, not at that point, no.
Okay. It's confusing to me that you would send someone to look for a cure if no one's experiencing it.
But some of the village people are experiencing it, so we are trying to find out the link between the animals and or the disease. So we're just here to be helpful to others.
Your people, do they have any special skills in healing or in finding these diseases?
We do. We have a shaman. So I mean, she has special talents, and so she knows a lot. So we kind of lean on her abilities, and she said that she can see some of the things that are going on, and so that's why she's part of the clan here on the islands, trying to also find out what's going on with nature.
Your shaman is on the islands.
Yes.
In Candor's Keep or elsewhere?
Up north from the woods, the forest that I came from.
Ah, got you, got you.
I will get things straight, and I will be a good companion. You will see. Eventually.
These islands are definitely a little crazy. Now, I do have a question about your dragon. You said that you guys have passed down the ability to summon dragons throughout the generations. Why is he red? Red is generally an evil dragon around here.
Yes, and I think it is part of Sylvanas. I think he might have had some things to do with that. But I have the ability to summon other colors of dragons. So maybe if I can't get Gunner under control, he's just a young baby, so I want to give him some time. But if not, I can always summon another dragon that's maybe a little more gentle.
Okay. It's definitely an interesting ability to have.
Yes, yeah, I'm still, and again, I'm still learning a lot, and he is a handful. Those few days in the woods while I was taking Marsland back to the village, he was a handful. But he will obey me. Of all else, out of all things, he will obey anything that I ask him. So please fear not. If you do see him or he is with us, Marsland, he will not eat you. He may say he will, but he will not hurt you or harm you.
Could you be so sure of this? Is your bond with him that strong? He seems
Yes.
to really be eyeing me.
He may eye you, but he will never touch you or harm you. He will protect you. If I tell him to protect you, he will lay his life down for you. That is the bond.
Have you tested the extent of this bond ever?
Not fully. But he didn't need to, did he?
Well, thankfully not in this instance.
I would not let him hurt you.
Well, hopefully we can all form some type of bond with him so he doesn't just to decide to attack any of us.
Is he still in training? Does he continue to grow every time you summon him?
He will grow, yes. As I grow and become older and more wiser, he also will grow alongside with me. So hopefully, in a couple years that our bond will be very strong, and hopefully he can be less of a child per se. One can only wish. What time of day is it, DM?
Midday.
Midday. Okay. So my question to you, Bishop, and others, you only got one cure. What are you going to do with it? Since we need two.
We have more than a cure. We have the maker of cures, and then I'll kick the priest.
But who's to say the next one he makes is not poison?
He can drink it first.
Something doesn't seem right. I don't know. I agree. You shouldn't have to sacrifice other people to save others. It doesn't seem morally right.
No, and one of the reasons we brought him along was so he could answer to his crimes to the church. But we did bring the first cure he made, hoping that the church can find a way to recreate it without sacrificing humans or any other life.
Good, good.
What if he finds followers in Kandor's keep?
It'd be hard to find followers when you're locked in either somewhere in the church or at the academy, like Mars wants to take them to.
I think it would be a good idea to let the Academy study him. They clearly have some very special rooms that they can keep him locked away and safe in.
Can we gag him?
Why
Marlon.
would we gag him, Oz?
Because I don't want him to speak. That's a stupid question.
I should expect the simple answers.
Can he cast spells just by speaking?
Not that we saw. At least I don't think I heard him cast anything by speaking. He's all touchy feeling with Miss Helga over there.
You heard him say things, yeah. I mean, during the fight.
That was. He was saying things during the fight. He was casting the ritual before the fight. But I don't remember any spells technically happening.
I still think we should just gag him.
I kind of understand where Oz is coming from. You know, we don't have to like choke him out, but probably wouldn't hurt to maybe put something in it so he can't speak. I would hate to be all sleeping and next thing you know the boat's sinking or unwanted things are on the boat.
He will not be left alone on his voyage.
I could break his jaw.
Oz, does everything you do resort to violence?
I just don't want him to speak.
Have you
Yet.
asked him not to speak?
No.
That might be a good spot to start at, mate, I suggest.
Fine. And I'll kick him again. Don't
Oz,
speak!
His head just bobbles as he's all slumped forward, his arms tied around the mast, he's on his knees.
I hope it worked, Marslin.
I think it did, Oz. I think it did. Would you like to learn how to fish with me? It seemed like an interesting skill to pick up.
I don't mind, but first, I need to use the facilities. And
Oh, I can help with that. This has been a
rivet.
riveting conversation, by the way. I really find this fascinating.
Oh, you've been standing there the whole time.
The entire time.
He's still actually holding like 5 of the 6 pieces of paper for receipts.
If we don't really have facilities, typically we just half hang over the side of the boat and, you know, let it fly.
I'll go over to well, you can't go out of sight. I'm just gonna go to the other end of the boat, and I'm gonna very confusedly use the restroom.
How does
First
this thing work again?
Yeah,
How do
first
you
by
use
squatting, and then by turning around and going the normal gentleman's way.
How long is this boat?
I mean, it's
Not long enough.
whatever standard ship length, 100, 150 feet-ish.
Oh, okay.
We're facing the wind blowing. Which side of the deck did he go again?
I know. I just, He's not pissing into the wind. He's handling his newly reacquired tooling just fine.
There we go.
Bishop just goes to the front of the ship and just stares.
Put your
Titanic
arms
moment.
out.
Okay. All right. The day shifts into night. What do you want to do?
I will take first watch tonight.
Jade,
Let you
you
guys
need to
decide.
go and sleep.
I am tired, but
I do not
yeah,
trust you.
perhaps you're right.
Is it a clear night?
It's partially cloudy.
Can you see stars?
Some.
Right. Marsland's gonna be on the top deck, kind of laying somewhere where he can lounge back and look up at the stars and take out his book, and he's gonna start sketching constellations.
Okay.
How do you know they're called constellations? It could be
I
called
read it
something
in the
else here.
book somewhere.
All right.
Bishop, if you'd like, I could take the first watch to keep an eye on him. Would only be a
That is
few
fine.
hours with how you rest.
Come get me in 6 hours.
I can do that for sure.
So, Gwenton, you're taking first watch?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully this doesn't end poorly.
I go back to where I was posted on the front of the ship.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do? Anything anyone wants to do before Gwenton watches?
As I lay down, I'm gonna just take a few minutes to talk to Gunner.
Okay. You walk into the room, which is dank, damp, smells of feces, oil, and there's a little bit of hay there to lay on.
Try to find the driest spot, throw my pack down, and just kind of lay down. Sorry, Gunner. I didn't mean to throw you out there like that.
Yes, you did. This is just like before.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You brought me out to die.
I brought you out to protect our friends. And they are excited to meet you.
Emphasis on the meat, since I'm just hamburger to be ground up and thrown out there.
But you know what? You'll come back soon and you'll be with me again. That's the
Until you
beauty of
throw
it.
me in front of an angry mob.
Well, but you did what I asked you to do, and I appreciate that so much. I have a lot to learn, and I will be better. But I want to just thank you for what you did from the bottom of my heart.
I mean, we've only known each other a couple days, and it's happened twice. 3 times.
The one time I didn't mean for that to happen, but you just came back in and said, "Hey, is this far enough?" Yeah, just had to open your mouth so all the villagers could see you.
You left me out there by myself. I was lonely.
Well, now next time I ask you to do something, you'll be like, "Oh, maybe I should do what he asked so I don't get killed again."
Maybe I'll just walk away. Go back to Sylvanas.
I'm sure he'll be happy to take you. Not.
Sylvanas was kind to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I just wanted to tell you thank you. And I appreciate you.
I don't
Once we
forgive
get out
you.
of Candor's Keep, I will bring you back out. If I summon you at Candor's Keep, everybody's going to have a conniption and they're going to try to kill you again. And you don't want that, do you?
Seems like that's what you want.
Sure, Gunner. That's what I want, because I just enjoy it.
I know.
It's sarcasm. Meanwhile, I am going to go to sleep, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night, my friend.
Yeah, sleep good.
And at that, I
Show
will,
tunes.
I will lay my head down, go to sleep.
Okay. Bishop doing anything?
Nope. He's kind of just disappointed in the whole situation. So for his 6 hours, he's gonna lean up against one of the rails and just stare at the priest while he's shutting down.
Okay. I mean, you're pretty far away, right? Like, because you're at the front of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Marsden, you're at the back of the ship.
Sure.
Okay. You're just making star charts and then going to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Quentin, what are you doing? Just keeping watch?
I'm eating and keeping an eye on our little friend, who's
Okay. Give me a perception check.
currently a mermaid. That's a good old nat 1. And called it. I'm not even tired, man.
You
Be right back.
fall asleep.
My God.
Just keeping a watch. You should never keep watch. You fall asleep a lot, even as
No matter what character it is.
Yeah.
I try. I am sorry.
a little bit later, you're awoken by the sounds. Bishaba, I give you my thanks for keeping me alive. Curse this vessel and those who embark on it. Have your will.
Oh, you should. I'm awake for this now, right?
You're hearing it as you're waking up.
Okay.
Take no care for this servant of you. Do what you will and must. Bring to me the nightmares, so that I may revel in them and think of the punishment for those who ruined my work. And as you wake up, you feel the ship tossed to the side hard, like a big wave hit it and kind of shakes everything. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run up to him asking what the hell did he just do?
None of your business. Betrayer. Enemy.
So- Technically speaking, did I just get, arrest?
No.
What? Fell asleep. It's arrest.
No. The rest is after an 8-hour period. Whether that's broken up or not. Short rest, maybe.
Can I change spells on a short rest?
No, you have to change spells on a long rest.
But okay. Continue. What were you saying?
I've already said it. I asked you what you're doing.
I wasn't betraying. You never mentioned anything about having to sacrifice one person's life for the cure.
Our ways are our ways. Who are you to impose yours onto us?
Why does anybody's ways involve killing one person for another?
We must follow what is important. You will not find this power anywhere else in these lands.
And you're going to have to answer to the church for the crimes you've been committing.
And I will walk free. And you will have helped me reach a bigger audience.
What makes you think you're going to walk free?
You interfered with my religion. took me out, beat me within the smallest part of my life, and then kidnapped me to bring me to another land. I am not the criminal here. You have a history of burning our lands, assaulting our people. Once the judges there here, I'll be set free, and you'll have a bounty. I fear not what you have planned.
You might want to fear a little more, because we have a friend who just really wants to see you dead for some reason. The only reason you're alive right now is because I didn't want you dead.
Empty threats. You would
Oh, I
kill.
don't think it's
You
as
would
empty
kill
as you
an
think.
innocent, secured prisoner with witnesses.
You're not very innocent at all. How many people have you killed to
How
make
many
that
have
so-called
you
cure?
killed?
How long did it take you to figure out that's how you made the cure? You might have killed dozens or hundreds of people trying to make that cure before it actually worked.
It worked the first time.
Hearsay.
No.
There's no proof it worked the first time.
Oh.
Your word isn't as any better than my word against something.
The books never lie. And they work.
The books that you don't have anymore.
Another will follow in my steps. They will find you. You'll pay for what you've done.
What is this god that you worship anyways?
You're too naive to understand her power.
You're not going to tell me anything. You're being just useless, aren't you?
I await my judgment.
Has it been 6 hours?
Yeah.
I'm going to go get Bishop.
Okay.
I'm already making my way.
Figured that.
Okay.
I'm looking over the side, though, of where we were hit.
I mean, it was a healthy wave hit, but the ship held up. Gwenton, are you retiring to your room?
I was going to talk to Bishop for a moment.
Okay. Go ahead.
Apparently, I was more tired from the last couple days events than I thought. And I woke up to him saying some prayer right before that wave hit. He seems to think he's going to get to walk free when he gets to Candor's Keep, Bishop.
I don't see how any justified system would allow someone who murders to just be set free.
He seems to think that the way that little location held their laws is going to be the same as Candor's Keep.
We were sent there by your church. I'm pretty sure they did not know what he was doing, since it was following a rumor.
Agreed. I'm pretty sure once we tell them what he has been doing, it will not end the way he's thinking it will.
I do agree with Marslin. I believe the cure should go to the academy. There are more properly trained people.
That's for sure. And I also think we really should have gagged him like what Oz wanted to do. We might want to do that to keep him from saying any more spells throughout the night.
I'll bring out a piece of cloth.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll head back to the room to retire for the night.
Okay. Same room, wet, dank, smelly, but
Yeah.
it's a room. Bishop, you approach Saris. So now they've sent their enforcer, their pet, their machine.
All you had to do was be honest.
I was honest. I asked for components that I did not have, and you retrieved them. I used those components and the ones I did have to fulfill your requests. Where was I in the wrong? Where did I not share?
Life is sacred. You do not take one life to save another.
What if that's the only way?
Have you tried any other way?
Why, when this one works? Proven results.
So you take the easy way out.
Wouldn't anyone?
No, I would not.
So you would
That is
let
another reason you are still alive.
You would let your friends die in the name of an honorable fate, where the chosen offer themselves up to help the weak and sick. I did not murder, as the dwarf accuses me of. I helped end their pain. They volunteered for what happened, to give life to the young.
No, I believe if I asked the person I wanted this cure for, she would not want someone else to die for her to live.
Then she'll see you in another life, then. 'Cause how can you give her a cure made from such dark practices?
Hopefully, the Academy will take what you have done and do it better.
My friend, it doesn't get any better than that.
Firstly, I am not your friend. Secondly, and I punch him and knock him out.
Huh.
And then I gag him.
Oh. All right. Okay. You were all woken the next morning. The clouds have rolled in. The sky is dark. The waves are rough. Marslin, you're awakened first. It's really rough up there.
Is anybody else awake around me?
You look around, you can see Bishop sitting there in the slumped over body of of Saris.
Bishop, I can't tell. Are you awake over there?
I am.
It is very. Are ships normally this rough? Is there a storm going on? I'll look around, see if there's a storm.
Yeah, there's definitely a storm going on.
I am not quite sure. Though I come from a fishing town, I normally don't go out to sea.
I nod over towards the priest. Did he behave himself during the night?
According to Quentin, no.
No. That's not the answer I was hoping to hear. But we are still all alive, no?
Currently, yes.
Currently,
He
I
has
enjoy
been
your
less
optimism.
talkative since Quentin went to bed.
Do I see any
Make a
damage?
perception check first.
11.
No.
It's my highest roll of the night.
Also, give me an intelligence.
14.
Yeah, you would find it curious that he's sleeping again.
It's very stormy. How has he not been awoken by the storm? You sure he's still okay?
He is alive.
Are you sure? I walk over to check on his pulse.
Yeah, he's without doing a medicine check. He's alive. You can see him breathing.
Okay. What
He
kind of
looks-
trouble did he get in?
He looks almost a little worse than what he did yesterday.
What kind of trouble did he get into?
Quentin fell asleep while watching him, and
Oh,
apparently
Quentin.
he was praying to this Bathsheba.
Did Bathsheba make an appearance?
Not that I am aware of.
That is good. That is good. The Academy will most certainly want to hear about this.
I found the Shiba.
I was waiting for that.
Bathsheba. Bathsheba.
It's Bathsheba now.
It's Bathsheba now.
Damn coach.
Hey, I don't make the names up. These are real gods. All right, Jade, you come up first. You see Marslin and Bishop standing near Saris.
He caused you any problems last night?
Me? No.
And kind of figured as much. I got some really good sleep. Still a little tired, but feel much better. Thank you, Bishop, for suggesting I get a full night's sleep.
I suggested it because I don't trust you. Bad things have happened since you have been around.
I'll give that to you. I hope to change
I
your
hope
mind
so.
soon.
It is true.
And I hope to change your mind soon. Someday.
I like your honesty, Bishop. Honesty is highly praised in my community.
I appreciate that. How are you feeling? It's only been 2 days since you were deceased.
I feel quite good, surprisingly good. I don't have much of a reference frame to compare how you should feel after being deceased and coming back to life. I don't know if I should feel bad or not, but I mostly feel like I did before being deceased. So I will chalk that up to being a good thing. To be determined if there are any negative side effects, though. I don't smell bad, do I?
I lean over. I don't smell.
Why did you lean over to smell then?
Hoping it made you feel better.
Well, now I just feel confused, Bishop.
Quentin, you come up the
That
stairs.
happens.
And Oz.
Yep.
So, what do you want to do?
I am going to work on trying to cast mending on a bunch of these sails to try to help them speed up a little bit.
Okay. Oz, what are you going to do? Cut holes in the sails?
How many times am I going to fall from the things?
I'm going to
Oh,
continue keeping an eye on the priest and on Jade.
Okay. Jade, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk up to some of the other guys and see if there's anything I can do to help while we pass the time.
You want something to help? Yeah. And he walks into a room and comes out with a mop and a bucket. There you go.
Captain, the only thing I can say is don't let him near the steering wheel.
Where would you like me to start?
The deck. You're standing on it.
I can do that. And I'll just pick it up and go to the deck and just start mopping.
All right. Marslin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start inquiring among all of the sailors, how like for them to show me the techniques of sailing, quite literally to show me the ropes. Probably to the point of annoyance that I'm getting so probing with the questions.
Yeah, as you talk to him, you get a feeling inside that it looks like they all want to hurt you and they smell like mushrooms.
Like mushrooms.
Yeah, but they do seem like the type they don't tell you a whole lot. They just kind of grunt in your general direction.
I accept that as an answer and just keep asking questions to various tones of grunts.
Okay, Bishop, what are you doing?
I'm not letting the priest out of my sight.
Okay. After a bit, the priest comes to. Well, this
He's
isn't
gagged.
unpleasant. Oh yeah. Okay, you just ignore him.
Yep.
Okay. After a few minutes, who else was Oz? You were keeping an eye on him, on the prisoner and Jade.
And on Jane, yep.
Yep. You just smell something just offensive. And you kind of look over and there's just something dripping down Saris's back of his robes onto the deck.
Clean up one now.
I'm not going to say anything about it.
Okay. Bishop, I'd say you'd smell it, but you've made that quite clear. All right. As the day goes on, the seas start getting quite a bit rougher. Jade, it's hard to keep your balance. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I used to like these.
Dude.
How much do I get sick?
Helga.
Gwenton and Helga, you have 1 rank of exhaustion, and you are sick, and you have no sea legs. You're having a hard time even standing. At which point you hear, "We sprung a leak!"
Oh no.
I'm gonna get down to where that leak is and start mending the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and help too and cast mending.
It's funny that
I'm
Gwenton's
not
been
going down in this ship.
It's funny that Quentin's there mending the sails and Marsden's just watching when he can mend as well. All right, Marsden, you were talking to the crew, so you kind of notice, and the leak happened in one of the sleeping quarters. You're not sure which one. It's not your sleeping quarters, but there's just water pouring in. It looks like a fire hose. And even getting in there, you see Grundar kind of run up to try to nail a board in, and he just gets pushed back against the wall. I think we're gonna go down with this one. Well, it was a good run. And he just salutes, and he just stands there and doesn't move. He's just standing there as the water gets up to his knees and gets deeper and deeper.
Stop being so dramatic. Let me get in there. Get into the quarters
going
and
down with this
Touch-
one.
Shush! I need to concentrate over here. I touch the hole and cast mending.
Okay. The wood begins mending clothes while he just continues to sing. We're gonna miss everyone. Friends and family are all gone.
I turn to him and try and cast. I put my hand on his head and try and cast mending. Does this fix you?
He stops singing for a moment and he just looks over at you. And we're going down with this one. The boards begin mending back and back to as close to the original state. There is some water leaking through. It needs more than mending. It just needs tarred and pitched and stuff to seal it. But the ship's not going down. The bottom of where the beds are is about I'd say knee deep to a dwarf in water at this point. But
knee deep to a dwarf. I thought you said like knee deep to the height of a dwarf.
No. So, but the it's patched.
Cool.
Hey, did you fix that?
I did. I would have fixed it faster if you weren't being so dramatic in the corner.
This one breaks all the time.
And you just stand there and accept defeat and
listen.
Prepare to go down with the ship.
The captain has to die respectably with his ship.
The captain is supposed to lead the crew to fix anything that happens wrong with the ship, no?
Wait a second. Where's the crew?
That is not my responsibility. You should know that.
Uh-oh. Do you not operate sails?
I was inquiring with your crew how to do that earlier, but they would only communicate in.
He takes off.
Get much information.
Who's still up on the main deck? Bishop, are you there?
I never left the
Yep.
prison.
Okay.
I'm still up there.
You see the crew, they get to the side and they look around. I think we'll have better luck at sea than we will in here. And they start to climb over the railing.
What are you doing?
You should jump over. Maybe your size, maybe you'll float. This ship's going down.
Why is it going down?
It's got a hole in it.
We got guys to fix that. You can fix it.
And just then, Grundar comes up. Hold on. The big blue guy got it fixed. It's better than new. In fact, I don't think it's gonna break again. Come back on. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Marzin, are you going back upstairs?
Yeah, I'll follow not too long after.
Quentin, when you hit the bottom of the stairs, by the way, I mean it's you just sploosh. There's a lot of water down there.
I cast Destroy Water.
Hold on.
What does that
It's
do?
10 gallons of water.
Yeah, but I have to look more. Devil's in the details. This is that.
Who knows? We might actually sink this time. Yeah, it says that you destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range.
Guess it's kind of
Alternative, you destroy. That's weird.
Well, where does the water go?
Okay, so you get rid of 10 gallons of the water.
How much water's left?
Almost all of it.
10 gallons is a lot.
I don't know, man. I feel like 10 gallons is quite a bit. At least because that's a little bit below my knee, right?
10 gallons is like a sixth of a bathtub.
Yeah, but you do that.
Actually, it's less than that.
The crew gets back on. The seas are continually rough into the evening. What do you want to do tonight?
I will not be watching him because apparently I can't watch anything except my eyelids.
Okay.
So basically, even when I'm resetting, I still know I can still see and hear everything around me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will make sure that he is fed. I will stay up, and then during my 6 hours, I will sit there and just watch him.
Okay. Everyone else just gonna sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. You all go down to your rooms.
How much water is in my room?
When you lay on the hay, you are laying in water.
I'm going to keep casting Destroy Water until I have no spell slots left or there's no water left.
Okay. You clear up enough. Your room is damp, but with the door closed, only a little bit of the water splashing in underneath the door. Okay. What about Jade and Marslin?
So it's not raining up on top, right? It's just
No, it's
storm.
raining. There's rain and thunder and waves.
There's really no dry place on the boat. I am going to go and just going to try to find the driest spot I can and put my pack down and sit on it in the corner.
Okay. It's all pretty wet.
I'm just gonna sit on the stairs and find a comfortable-ish position to lean against.
Okay. All right.
Just so you know, if I use all my spell slots, I can destroy 70 gallons of water.
Okay. There's still water in there, but you've taken
all the
some
water.
You've done some work. Around the darkest part of night, you see Saris again. His mouth is moving, but with the gag, you can't understand what he's saying. After a few moments, you hear the ship is hit again by an unnatural wave.
Unnatural wave.
What point am I at? Is this my 6-hour resting, or am I awake? Like,
It's up to you.
all right. I'll say that I'm still up.
Okay.
I would suggest you keep quiet unless you want to spend the rest of this voyage unconscious. Yes. Yes, I can. I pull the gag out.
Well, that was
If you
kind.
have nothing to worry about, then I do not understand why you continue to talk.
One gets lonely. I do what I must to bring the nightmares.
Does it look like I am afraid?
I'm not meaning to strike fear.
Did I notice anything other than his mouth moving? Like, was his hands, was he doing anything with his hands?
No.
You have brought this on yourself. And I punch him again.
Jesus. All right. You punch him. I mean, you knock him out. I mean, at this point, that side of his face is swelling up. One eye is closed, and then you just go and sit back down and go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll put the gag back on him again, just to be. Well, you know what? No, I'm not. This time I want to hear what he has to say if something happens.
Okay. All right. Through the course of the night, the ship gets tossed even worse. The storm blows in. The swells getting 15, 20 feet in the air and coming down. You can hear the wood straining against the waves as it rocks back and forth violently. It's very difficult to get a restful sleep in this mess, and with every heavy wave that slaps the ship, it sounds like the ship is going to be torn in half. You hear the sound of tearing in the sails coming up from time to time when you are awakened, and that's where we're going to end tonight. I thought we would get to the mainland. We did not.
Uh-huh.
Maybe next time. How good are you guys' swim skills?
I don't breathe, so
Just because I'm the color of water does not mean I can swim in water.
Marzin's gonna summon Tensor's disc and just sit out above the water for days. He's gonna sit there holding his knees, waiting for someone to come.
Help someone.
It's his own personal island, watching everyone else drown.
Kicking everybody else off. There's no room for two people on this door.
I'll never let go, Jack. Bye. Still more to come, for sure. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming out tonight. This wonderful Monday. We'll be back with you next Monday, and we'll be here Wednesday for the pre-show show to Banter and Babble. So you want to check them out. They're going to be watching Vox Machina. So catch up on that for sure. But you will find them if Fanboy Tone's with us. He can, I think that's it. Ha! Remember my own things. So check them out. Don't forget Half-Ass Beer Review. Check them out on YouTube. And then, of course, Midland Mall Comic Con is coming up. If you're enjoying these adventures, like you're gonna get this in an hour and a half thing. Will it be this deep, like personal storytelling? It'll be as best as we can get you in an hour and a half. So, what I can guarantee is you will have fun. So, come on out and sign. Like I said, sign ups are in Discord, so feel free to sign up and enjoy that. 6 followers away from a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway of some sort. Small update on the OGL stuff for D&D Beyond. They're still being boycotted, so we can't give away D&D Beyond stuff. They're just trying to come up with better legalese to do the same stuff. It's just the new one we found is their policy toward VTTs, which I sent the team the other day, which is funny because it's a policy so they can change it at any time. And there's a clause in there that you can't legally fight anything. It's just freaking weird. Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
Check that out in our chat when you get some time. It's a long read, but yeah, there's some really, really shady things. Like VTTs can have characters and it can have monsters, but if any animations for spells, it's considered a video game and they can block all your content. So there's a no animations clause. It's weird. So anyways, yeah, it's a bad thing. Open D&D hashtag. So, all right. Well, we are going to send you over to Zach Dynamite because he's always live on Monday nights. So we'll send you over to him. And until next time, we'll see you in the dungeon. Take care. Let's see here. All right.